welcoming back crate late models for the first time since 2016, but the first time for the Rush Weekly Series. The crate late models are green here at the Land of Legends. Final feature, oh look out, turn one! Button goes around, and nobody hit him. Wow. Wow. Whew. Yikes. I think all 4 tires are up for Button, but he may have to hit the Castrol pit entry for a driver's suit change. That was scary. The last thing you want to have happen starting in third is spin with an 18-car field, and let's take a look at it. The Tradition Automotive Group replay. Wow. Through 3 and 4, they're still side by side. Looks pretty good. We're underway. So the Rush Crate Late models, weekly series points available here tonight for the finishing order. So they'll try to use those weekly points toward their season total with the Rush Sanction late models. And I'll tell you what, Shawn Beardsley is going to give Homan a run for his money here as they're 3 wide behind him. TJ Downs, Chris Fleming made contact here on the front straightaway. But he is starting to get it figured out here. And look at him drive around the outside. Wow, right through the slick. Fleming, I can't remember if it was this season or last season, but Fleming brought that car here at a practice session and got some laps down. I almost think it was this year at our practice day because the Rush late models at that point were on the schedule. They knew it wasn't until September. As Carl, and now we've got a battle for the lead in traffic. Here comes Beardsley down to the bottom, side by side for the lead. They're gonna split the lap car 3 wide into 3. Beardsley down low, Chad Homan up top, and Beardsley's gonna get the lead off turn 4. New race leader here on lap number 8. So Shawn Beardsley takes the top spot. Homan, and now look at this battle for third. But Beardsley working traffic, man. Look at him go right through the middle of the slick and drove right by Du Bois and Button. Big move right there. But the gap is shrinking, 3.1 seconds last time by. So even though Beardsley is quickly working through traffic, oh, and something just came off of the 10 car. It went over in the golf course area there. I think it hit the catch fence. I don't know what that was, a wheel cover or whatnot. I thought it was a tire for a second. 8 laps to go for the Rush Crate late models. Green lights are on. Beardsley, Fleming are going to drag race to turn number 1. And here goes Chris Fleming to the top side. Drag race for the lead down the backstretch. New race leader, give it to Fleming. Beardsley not going to let him get it that easy, though. Side by side here through 3 and 4. But on lap 23, put a new leader on the top of the board. It's Fleming. Beardsley going back after him, but Fleming, man, look at that car. Pitch into 1 and 2 and rocket down the back straightaway. He started 8th in the starting field tonight. Final trip around the Land of Legends for the Simons Agency, number 10. Final trip through 3 and 4. The Rush Crate late models making their debut here at Canandaigua, and Chris Fleming's going to get the win. Fleming the checkered flag. Beardsley is 2. Brett Belden 3. 4th is going to be Chad Homan, and Beamer Gazzardi rounds out the top 5.
Coming out of the car now, here is your Rush Late Model feature winner, new dad Chris Fleming. Safe to say that caution obviously made a big difference. He'll get to take that checkered flag home with him, by the way. That's one of the nice things they do here. Chris, nice job, man. So obviously that caution made a huge difference because I was watching you. I said to my wife, I said, I think the only guy that's got a shot at him is maybe the 10.
Yeah, my car just kept getting better and better as the race went on. I saw Shawn kind of backing up to us, so even if it stayed green, I'm like, oh, we might have a shot. But the yellow definitely helped, and a couple laps before that yellow came out, I almost flat-footed it through 1 and 2, so I'm like, I'm going to do that on the restart, and it worked.
That's the thing with these late models. You can do that sometimes, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have grip, but just like any car. But I've got to really thank Ed Carley. He's the one that put the car together. First race he came and seen, and he gave me some things to try, and big help for sure.
Take this thing home and scale it. Make sure you got those numbers right.
I don't even want to know. I'm just gonna leave it as is.
Okay. Yeah. Now, were you convinced that Shawn was stuck to the bottom? The only way we were going to get him was go to the outside like that?
He was running the outside. He probably thought he was on the top, but I went to the top.
Well, he was on the bottom over here, though, wasn't he?
Well, I wasn't close enough to him down there, so I didn't know where he was running. But I knew I was pretty good in 1 and 2, so that's where I tried to make it work, and we did.
Had you been here before?
I've raced here one time about 5 years ago.
Did you win that one, too?
No, I think we were like second or third. So
you came in thinking, okay, I might have a shot at something good tonight.
Way better car than what I had 5 years ago. So
what's left up for you?
Yeah, Chris had a better run on the outside. Of course, when you're out in the lead, and I had a pretty good lead, I really wasn't looking for any cautions, but they happened. That's the way it goes sometimes. And Chris had a little more drive that I didn't have, so it resulted in him winning, and I finished in second. But nothing for nothing. This car's 16 years old, so it's a blessing that it even runs as good as it does.
I watched that one move you made coming out of turn 4, splitting those 2 lap cars. I know you didn't win, but I don't care who you are. That's got to be fun, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was fun, especially when I got to the lap cars, because I knew my car maneuvered very well. I could run top, bottom, middle, wherever I wanted to go. It's just Chris got a run on me on the top, and there wasn't much I could do about that.
And place run and actually got that chat at the end. Looked like you were getting better.
We were getting better, and I don't know, just learning the lay of the land here, I mean, I was telling your wife over there in the pits earlier that this is the first time I stepped foot on this property, and it's a pretty fun racy racetrack, and we had a lot of fun out there, and we were navigating the lap traffic pretty good, and I like the cautions at the end because it did help me, but it also cooled the tires off enough where it was tough getting going.
Really? Okay. Now, how did you know? Because I've talked to a lot of people who come here at first, and they say when you come out of 2 and you see that wide curved backstretch, it's hard to know where to go. When did you start to figure out how to get your entrance into 3 right?
I haven't yet, Doug.
Oh, still?
Yeah. Toward the end of the race down here, I almost ran into the Jersey barrier 2 or 3 times, and you can overshoot the turn pretty easy there in turn 3 because it's all backstretch and it's wide right there. I really didn't have any landmarks to go by, and nobody else does either, but it's a racy track. I'm glad they had us here.
Some people almost compared it to a bigger Brewerton. Is that a fair comparison?
Sure it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Turn 1 cuts off there, and turn 4, and when you get back on it in 1, you can stay right on the hammer until you're deep into 3, kind of like a Fonda and a Brewerton.